Hi, Rick. Hi, Michael. Happy New Year, guys. Did you guys have a good New Year? We stayed home, did nothing. No drinks, no nothing. It, I was so wrapped up in working on a project for my Etsy store that I didn't even realize it had hit midnight. I feel this little kind of lean tap against my shoulder, and I turn around and look up, and Jeff's standing there, and he goes, "Happy New Year," and he gives me a kiss, and I was like, I am so sorry. I didn't even realize it was New Year's. So, yeah, you lost my card. Okay. Chris, hi. Mitchell, hi. Hi, Beverly. So, Mitchell, what do you think of them? I'm really curious what you thought of them.
Look, Mommy.
Mm-hmm.
Mommy, look.
Chris, did you guys have a good New Year?
I'm recording Mommy.
You are.
Yeah, 'cause look.
I see it.
Yeah, you're playing mommy. Boy, talk about a smart 5-year-old. Hi, Ralph. Good, Mitchell. I'm glad. I thought they were really cool. As I said, I've had those things for years just in a backpack, and they have been with me through thick and thin. And I just never did anything with them, so.
I got little.
Hi, Wesley. Yeah, Hunter got a new little tablet for Christmas, and so that's what he's on right now is his new little tablet. So, but yeah, that's it. But yeah, we didn't do anything. As I said, I've been working on this huge project, trying to get it done, and I totally missed midnight. It was actually 12:01 when I looked down when he said Happy New Year. And so awesome. Peter is awesome. He is such a sweetheart. How are you doing, Jen? Haven't seen you in here for a while. Hi, Grey Wolf. Did you guys have a good New Year? Jen, did you guys do anything? Do I even want to know why you were climbing a tree?
SK.
I'm kind of curious, but I'm afraid to ask. Hi, Peter. How you doing, sweetheart?
Look, I found SK.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
That almost looks like SK.
Yeah, Hunter, he made it to about like 1050, and then he started becoming a PAIN, and so I went ahead and put him to bed. So, yeah. Okay, hold up. I missed you. Where'd you go, KJ? There you go. The link on my channel is messed up. Okay. To which store? The Etsy?
Don't want to work.
Well, you don't slam it.
Hi, Tony.
If it's not working, you don't slam it down. That's
No,
why your other one broke.
it didn't do like that.
Don't do that. That's
Oh
silly.
no,
Man.
Chris. That sucks, babe. Oh no, Skip. Oh, gosh, I hope you guys are okay. KJ, is it the Etsy one that's broke? Hello, the numismatic. How are you doing, honey? Hi, Sherry. Oh, it's so good to see you guys. Happy 2023. Hi, Mark. Let's pray 2023 is better for all of us. Amen. Amen. What's Dragonflies doing tonight? Did you guys have a good New Year? I know. This is awesome, isn't it? My first actual live. It just happens to be New Year's Day. Okay, Jen. Thank you, hon. I could definitely use the watch hours. I'm about like a little over like 1,000 short, like 1,100, I think it is. So
My
I am so sorry, Skip. That sucks, bud. I'll send up tons of prayers. Thanks, Mitchell. If you need a help, let me know. Wesley, really? Wesley, that reminds me. I know you're adopted, but sometimes when you talk, you sound English or Irish or something like that. Do you have like English or Irish in your heritage? Okay, KJ, I'll get that fixed. I'll figure out what I did wrong. Yeah, exactly. Keep it there. So, you have 12 different voices. You don't have the 12 personalities to go with those voices, right? I am going to post the link. That way, if anyone wants to come up with me. I was joking, Wesley. Just so I was joking. Wow, Skip. I know for a fact I had it once, but Jeff and I think that we also had it when it like very first came out because him and I were both, well, all three of us were, I mean, just deathly sick. I mean, we were running fevers and I mean, it was horrible. And, but they didn't have tests and stuff for it yet. It had just kind of been announced like the month before that it was in the United States. But yeah. What kind of weather do we have coming in? Is it just for down where you are, or is it going to be up in our area too? Because we're north central Missouri. Yeah, I've got a little bit of a runny nose. That's kind of Okay. Okay, guys. If one of my mods want to drop a Little Ridge Farms link, I would appreciate it. Mark had a fire. He lost his house and everything in it. And so if any of you guys want to check out Mark and look at his about section and help him out at all, we would appreciate it, because I'm sure he needs probably a little bit about everything. So I know he really kind of needs money to kind of start building back, some of all of that and stuff. But so Mark, are you staying in that garage again, or? Oh, I know, Chris. I know. It's supposed to be 60 Thursday?
Tomorrow and Wednesday.
It's supposed to be 60 here tomorrow and Wednesday.
Tomorrow and Tuesday.
Tomorrow and Tuesday. Monday and Tuesday. So, yeah. Hunter goes back to school Wednesday, I think it is. The 4th. So, that'll be nice. I'm going to miss him, but it will be nice.
Second, third, no school. Monday and Tuesday, he goes back to Wednesday.
Huh. Where are you located, Skip? Oh, Chris, that sucks. Hopefully it won't be a whole bunch.
Hello.
Hi, where are you? You're in a camper.
Yeah, my older brother, him and his wife actually went and bought a new 40-footer last year. So they let me and my daughter use their old one. And it took us like a month or so to get into it because we had a lot of electrical problems. But once we got it figured out, we just got in here. We've been here, 2 nights now?
We're like 4.
No, we ain't been here 4. I think it's 2 nights. I only slept in that bed twice.
3 nights. 3 nights.
All right, we'll go with 3 nights.
This is the 4th night. All right, I'm going back to the TV. Yeah.
Don't you love that age? They just
Yeah, I'm glad we're not in the carport, because it's not insulated or nothing, and it's too cold in that.
Yeah. Yeah, the camper, it's got like a, good heater and all of that.
Yeah, it's got a good furnace and everything, but for, filling those tanks is pretty expensive. And you go through, it's got the 2 15-pound tanks or 20-pound tanks on there. And I mean, you'd go through both of those in like 3-4 days.
Yep.
And that can get expensive.
Yep.
So I got 2 electric heaters in here that actually keep it pretty warm.
Okay.
It was like minus 20 last week, and I'm glad I wasn't out here then. But now we're like, we get up in like 50 degrees, so it's pretty nice right now. We'll see what next week brings, but
yeah, we're in the time of year where they could be calling for 60 degrees tomorrow, but we end up with a foot of snow. I mean, it's just, hi, Jason. How are you doing, bud?
Yeah, I mean, we got everything we need right now to get by with. All I really cared about was my daughter having a Christmas, and a lot of people, sent gifts in the mail, and
that is so awesome.
Her school helped out with some stuff because they found out that, we lost everything. And some friends of mine helped out, and then some people from their work helped out. So her whole bedroom is nothing but Stitch. It's a big Stitch thing now. I don't know what it is about Stitch, but that's like what it is.
Stitch, the little blue animal thingy.
Yep.
I didn't know he was back in style.
Stitch.
Yeah. Well.
Stitch.
Yeah. Yesterday we did a live and showed the camper and everything, and then Kira gave us a tour of her bedroom and talked about all of her Stitch stuff and everything. So we had a good Christmas. And like I said, like I told everybody, if she's happy, I'm happy. I can go without a lot of things. As long as we get by, I'm happy with that. You
That
know,
is good,
and
good.
I haven't been pushing the fact that, we're trying to raise money to rebuild and everything. But now that the holidays are over with and everything, I'm going to start putting it out there a little bit more. I want everybody to enjoy their holidays and not worry about us pretty much,
Yeah, I understand. Have you gotten any monetary donations that'll help you rebuild?
The only donations that I've got is what people have been sending. We got like just over $1,000 right now saved up.
Okay. Well, that's a start.
Yep, exactly.
Did you start a GoFundMe?
No, I'm actually waiting until Jan was supposed to help me out with that, and I told her we'll wait until after the holidays are over.
Okay.
It's just one of them things, I mean, I got my Zelle, my Cash App, and my PayPal, and I have an address where people, if they want to send checks, I had a lady actually send us a $350 check, and
Awesome.
sent my daughter a Christmas present and sent me a Christmas present as well. It was really nice of her. I cried reading her letter. I think I cried like 3 times during it.
No,
It was just, she
I know.
just heard about me on somebody's channel and she reached out to me.
Yeah, my husband, he had a fire years and years ago, and he burnt his feet and the top of his head really bad trying to get to his daughter's room that was off the kitchen. He had to run across the melting linoleum to get to her room, and so when he got outside, there was snow on the ground, and I guess they said that's pretty much what kind of saved his feet. Was when he got outside and got into that snow, it cooled his feet down enough to, I guess, yeah. But yeah, they lost everything, and man.
Yeah. Yeah, everybody keeps asking me, what am I going to do? Am I going to rebuild a tiny home? Well, yeah, I'd like to, but depending on the situation, because I got problems with my back and everything that I've been dealing with. And if I'm not going to be able to build, I'll have to find people to help me, or maybe we'll end up putting a park model in or something like that if we can afford it,
Yes, KJ, Mark had a fire, and he lost everything. It was a few days before Thanksgiving or something, wasn't it?
November 26th.
Yeah. Hi, 6 Acres. How are you doing? But yeah, it was a smaller home, and the propane heater caught fire.
It was electric radiant heater. It was like a baseboard electric heat, but it was a little one that just was inside the wall. That's what they're saying it probably was, but I have my doubts about it, but I'll just take their word for it,
Hey,
What?
And
why?
Yeah.
They could be homeless.
Yeah. Jeff said, just thank goodness you guys are alive, and that you weren't at home and asleep when it happened.
yeah, it happened during the day. I was actually cleaning my house out. I was getting stuff out of my house that I didn't need in there for the summer, because winter was here, and I was getting ready to put up the Christmas tree and stuff. And I wasn't gone 3 hours, and I got the phone call that my house is on fire. If I was there, I probably would have been able to put it out. And I didn't smell nothing out of the ordinary or anything before I left.
KJ, there's just him and his daughter.
Yeah, me and my 10-year-old.
But wow. Yeah, that night that Jeff had his fire, he said he woke up to the glass breaking. He said that's how he knew, is he heard glass shatter, and that's what woke him up. And so yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I got the phone call that my house is on fire, and they said the fire department's on their way. I was here in like 10 minutes, and my house was gone.
Wow. How many acres do you have?
Right now we have like a total of 50,
Mhm.
but it's all gotten surveyed off because we sold 18 acres of it
Yeah.
to a farmer. And then we got my sister's lot surveyed off and 2 other lots surveyed off. So I'm gonna have like 2.5 acres on my lot. My brother said I could probably have his lot because his plans changed. So I might end up with about 5 acres by the time we get done with the paperwork here, hopefully within the next week or so anyway.
I was
Then
just
we
wondering-
have like another 18 or 20 acres left over that's just woods in our gravel pit.
Well, I was just wondering, if you could find somebody that's got a portable sawmill, they could bring it up to your place and you guys could cut down some
Yeah.
trees, mill some
We had it
logs.
logged out when we first
Make
bought the
your own.
property,
Oh,
so all the good trees are already gone.
yeah. Yeah, that sucks.
Yeah, we bought the property, we had it logged out, and it almost paid for all the property.
That sucks. Because if you had that wood, it would be nothing just to build you guys a small cabin, a little 2-story small cabin. Your daughter could sleep upstairs, but yeah.
Yeah, it's been quite heartbreaking. It bothers me every day.
you able to drop his link, or Tony, if you're still in here?
Yeah, in my about section is the Zelle, the PayPal, and the Cash App for anybody that wants to help if they want to.
Hold on, I'll log into YouTube on my phone.
When I first told you about it, the only thing I cared about was, my daughter having a Christmas more than anything.
Right, exactly. Okay.
Because we ended up losing everything in the house. They put me in a spot.
Trying to find one of where you're saying something, but my phone isn't going back to far. There you are.
Why am I the other person?
Be right back. I gotta turn this heat down.
Here, I know what I'll do. It'll be easier just to do it this way.
Yeah.
There you go, KJ. Do whatever you want, darling. Hi, Miss Piggy. How are you?
Die. Like right now. Like go to. If you wanna like get fired, go to base.
Yeah, if anybody's talking to me, I can't see the chat on my phone.
At any point of this fortnight,
Yeah. Also, just so everybody in chat knows, thank you, Wesley, for saying that. If you want to drop your link, all you have to do is hit WW, and it'll drop your link.
Oh, that one died too.
1 second, Gray Wolf. I'll
Yeah,
take care of it.
it's filtering now.
There you go, babe.
Let's see.
Just if you do it at the same time. Randy. Hi, honey.
Hey Siri. What time is it?
Things always just get a little bit more interesting when he walks in.
Hey Siri.
Randy says hi.
Off for 10.
Hi.
He's on his tablet, so.
Say hi.
Thank you.
Say hi.
Oh, I died.
You're welcome.
Hi.
Oh, no. I told you to die.
Oh, now it's getting far.
Yeah, like I was saying, me and my daughter, we did a live yesterday,
Oh, look it.
and I showed the outside of the camper how we skirted it and everything to get it like winterized. And then we did a little tour inside of the camper, and then we sat down and chatted with everybody for like an hour.
He quit. He's like, oh, my other friends quit. I might as well just quit. I'm making nothing.
Everybody can pretty much anyway.
Thanks, Chris. Thanks, Grey Wolf.
Yeah.
Appreciate it, guys. I hate to go away for a second, but I need to blow my nose. This
You got the bigger one, brother.
just
I don't know why.
It's because it's big.
Well, it's just to the side of the little.
my 3-month-old granddaughter is sick.
Mine actually sick too.
I don't even see the bottom really.
Trenton and Maya called. It was yesterday or the day before. Thanks. You're welcome, KJ. And baby girl was running 101 temp, and so
I just swear to God.
they didn't know, what to do.
I just
help
want to get home.
And so they couldn't find Tylenol anywhere. And so Trenton grabbed Motrin, generic ibuprofen. And I was like, honey, that's not going to work because those are the same medications. I said, you need either Motrin / ibuprofen or Tylenol / acetaminophen. And you can alternate those. I said, but Motrin and ibuprofen are the same things. And so he said he couldn't find any. He said he went for him everywhere. And so me being grandma, I saved the day. I went to Instacart and typed in their zip code and baby girl, some infant Tylenol, some baby chest cream, some Pedialyte, and then I had in the cart some baby cough syrup, but they didn't have what I picked out, and so the guy had to exchange. But he picked out something that has honey in it. With her being only 3 months old, she can't have honey. And so I stated very strongly to Trenton and Maya, do not give her that cough syrup. So, but yeah, I think she's feeling a little bit better. They didn't even know that 98.6 was a normal body temp, because when I was talking to Trenton earlier today, he said, Mom, her temp is 98.8. And I said, honey, she's fine. I said, 98.8 isn't a temp. I said, a normal human body temp is 98.6. It's 98.8. And I said, Trenton, it's no big deal. She's fine. And so, yeah. I hope you get to feeling better, Jason. Man, I don't know what stuff is that's going around, but man, they had the Cairo school closed down and all sorts of stuff there for about a week because of some type of a flu that was going around. And of course, when you know it, Hunter got it the week that they went back to school. He didn't have it the entire week that they were out or before, but the week that they went back to school, that's when he got it. So
that's about how it works.
Yep. But yeah, KJ has your link and stuff now. I made him a mod also so he can, check you out whenever he needs to and stuff like that. So KJ is really good into, helping people when he can and stuff like that. So I'm sure.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
I'm sure he'll
I
probably.
appreciate all the help we can get right now, just because I'm in a spot where I don't know what to do.
I know.
I went for my first injection yesterday in my back, and I didn't feel anything for a couple hours, but after I got settled in at home and everything, it's like the pain was even worse in my back than it was before I got the injection, and I hurt all night long, and I've been hurting today, and I don't think the injection's going to work, so I don't know.
A steroid injection?
They did the cortisone steroid injections before, but they did the epidural one yesterday.
Yeah.
where they went right into my spine area,
Yeah.
closer to the nerves, and did that one with this, the steroid and everything as well. And it was
Yeah.
only numb for a couple hours because they did the the lidocaine or whatever to numb it up and everything. And then after that, it like intensified.
Wow.
So I don't know if they're going to do more or what they're going to do. I might have to go find a different back doctor. I think they're just going to have to go in and take this bone spurs and get them out of there and get the cyst out of there and probably do a fusion on my spine.
Oh, Mark.
But
And Wesley, you guys came close to losing the house. I seen all that melted siding on the back of the house and then that one dark spot on the roof. You guys were lucky, Wesley. You guys were really lucky.
I broke.
But
She fires people.
Yes.
yeah,
I fired her.
She fires.
yeah, I was lucky my barn was all metal, or that probably would have burnt.
Yeah. Did it scorch the side of it or anything?
Very little.
Good.
Oh, very little. It got a little bit of the metal black, but I actually wiped it right off. So
Wow.
if it was wood, it probably would have just caught fire right there. The fireman said, and then that would have went up as well.
Yep. At least you have that.
Sit out.
Yeah, I call it my barn because it was a carport at one time, but
Yeah,
That's
I
right.
like that. You were showing the inside of it and stuff. That was kind of cool.
yeah, trying to get it done and ready for my office and for the rabbits and the quail and everything, and now everything's happened. Now I just put a stop on everything.
Yep. Because now you're going to have to concentrate on rebuilding a place to live instead of working on building hutches and quail pens and all of that. So.
Yep. Yep,
Also-
I need every dollar I can to build the house instead of buying feed or whatever,
What is that?
Also, I don't know if you know it or not, but you can do an Amazon wish list and post it on your account of things that you need or want, and people can buy that item off of your wish list and it'll ship directly to you.
Yeah, I've had a few people tell me to do the wish list, and I'm like, I really don't want to do that because I don't have no place to put nothing really. And if I do, it's in my barn, and I don't know how long it's going to sit there. So until I get a roof over my head that is permanent, I'm not going to bother with that. You know what I mean?
Right.
Because my main priority is getting a roof over our heads. That's a big number one, no matter what. Everything else can wait. Like I said, as long as I got everything right now just to get by, I'm fine with that.
Have you gone through and I don't think Tarsha's in here. No, that's my Nightbot just shouting her channel out. I don't think she's in here. But have you gone through the wreckage, I guess, and been able to salvage anything?
There's nothing left.
Really?
Nothing. It's all gone, everything.
Have you gotten started on the cleanup or anything yet?
No, I just said I'm not going to worry about it right now. But I'm hoping by the time spring gets here, I'll be able to get an excavator up there and start cleaning everything up. If my buddy will have time to bring his excavator down, or I can go see the rental place down here and see if they'll let me use one for the day for the situation that I'm in.
Right.
Because I know them very well, and they're always helping people out if they can.
I know you said you couldn't see chat. Jason Ilcanero said you could put toilet paper and wet wipes and things like that you use on a regular basis for your Amazon wish list. On your Amazon wish list. And people could be, just sending you some toilet paper and stuff to use in the paper and stuff. That way you don't have to spend money on that stuff. You could spend money on stuff to help you rebuild. Just even, buying a thing of nails or something, you know, to help you rebuild or whatever.
Right.
Hey, Rebecca.
Yeah, I'll have to give that all some thought here and then over the next month or so or whatever and try to figure it all out.
Look in the back.
Like I said, I hate asking for anything or
I know.
any of that, you know.
You want to climb up the
Just, you know, the reason why I'm putting it out there is because I'm in a situation that I can't control right now.
climb
Right.
up
I understand completely.
and
If it wasn't for my kid, I wouldn't worry about it so much.
Right.
my guy.
Because I'm usually out there helping everybody else, not people helping me.
Right.
Is the control room.
Now, at times, we all need help,
This
you
is
know.
the control room.
Oh,
Hunter, were you just in the bathroom?
time to begin.
Did you spray the stuff?
No.
Are you sure?
No.
What did you get into?
What am I smelling?
I'm just peeing.
Yes, but did you spray the stuff?
Kind of-
If you did, it's no big deal. I just want to know what if that's what I'm smelling. Smelling something. I can't pinpoint it. Is it up there, Jeff?
Overall, it's the class 2.
It's not up there. It's not a hot dog. It smells.
It's a comfort, but it's
It's not your natural odor. Don't even start that.
It is.
I don't know. Chemically,
so come on.
like some type of a chemical. I don't know. That's weird.
Ooh. I smoke the freaking thing.
Jason, that sounds like you. I've met you in person, so yes, that sounds like you.
Tired. And we're about to die. Gonna die.
No, it smells like a chemical of some sort. Kind of a sweet, but chemical. I don't know. It's weird.
Well,
What the
that's
heck are your daughter? Is your daughter coughing for?
All the girls are being goofy.
So who's the other girl that's there?
That's my sister's granddaughter.
Ah,
And they're, you guys are what, like 2 years apart? Roughly. So keeps her occupied now and then.
5, 4,
Gets her out of my hair for a little while.
1.
Stop. Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, the Paw Patroller.
Why is
It's
it
the Paw Patrol.
yeah, it's a paw.
Oh, I like Paw Patrol.
Yeah.
That's the one that has wire in it.
It has wire in
Yeah.
it.
Wire.
Rider in it. Sometimes I see there it is again.
What time is it?
What is that? I don't know.
I have no idea.
I know, right?
Okay.
There are times I wish I could buy an island and just move to the middle of nowhere. Be my own
I
government.
hear you.
Be my own government.
Ooh. I love that.
All this cold and everything. No, Jason, I am not smelling his feet.
Blake and he smashed and had the hat.
I can only imagine what his feet feel like. His feet smell like. Ugh.
It's time for the man to question man again. Time for this transformer.
You know, I keep thinking about how times have changed just, over the past few years with the sea
Hey,
thing and everything, it was just like, several years ago, Jeff and I had planned to use a small part of his retirement to go to Ireland and then go to Belgium and see my cousins. And then sea hit, and now like all the rules and everything have changed, and so just when Wesley mentioned him wishing he was on that airplane, it just made me think of that, and it's just nuts.
Yeah, I'll be on a plane in a couple weeks.
Where you going?
Me and my girlfriend live 2,000 miles apart.
Holy cow!
So, she's like, I can either send you money to help you rebuild your house, or I can get you a round trip plane ticket and you can get out of there for a while. And she's like, I think you should get out of there for a while. I said, I'll get out of here for a while.
Hey, Huga.
Every time I step outside, I just want to cry because I see my house up there,
I
And
understand.
it's like, maybe I just need to get away and kind of relax a little bit. And she agreed and said that she'll just buy the round trip ticket for me and get me out of here. So
Wow.
I'm going to go out there for a while.
So if you live in New York, I'm taking it she lives in California,
Arizona.
Arizona. I was going to say it had to be all the way across the country.
Yeah.
Happy New Year to you too, Jerry.
Yeah. So I don't have no running water out here in the camper yet. Everything's hooked up for it. I just said there's no point in me running the water through it and have to winterize it in a couple weeks. So I'll wait until I get back and then I'll turn it on.
Yeah.
So for now, I just will go into my sister's house, use the shower and whatever I need to do.
Yeah. How far away does your sister live?
She's like 50 feet from my camper.
Oh, wow. So your house and then her house were pretty close together then.
Yeah, we're probably about 250, 300 feet apart.
Wow.
So, I mean, there's a nice distance between us for our houses, but
It's still there if you need each other,
yeah. But the RV, we parked it on her lot because she has the sewer hooked up for a couple RVs and everything here. And, the well was here and everything. And up my house, I'd have to move my house and everything to get it all hooked up, so I didn't bother.
Yeah, I wish I had family that was like, here with us. I've wished for a while now that we had just, some more acreage that, we could put a trailer or something on and move one or two of the kids in there or something, just to have, family right here if we need them, because I mean, we're, luckily our neighbors are like family to us. And so, we help them and they help us. And so, and then my mom and dad, they come down, when they can. But we really rely on Joyce and Cooley a lot. And so, yeah, I'm glad that
Yeah, we have one lot that's 2 acres, and my family actually talked about setting it up so we could have rental lots for RVs in there on just the 2 acres, because they'll be able to have the sewer hook up and everything right there because it's not far to hook into my sister's sewer. And she put in a sewer twice the size of what she needed for that purpose. So, and the water's already ran up there. We just have to run the electric and the sewer lines down.
Yes,
So,
yes.
you put some RV lots in there and be able to rent them out if family's not using them,
Yeah. Yeah, that's a
It
good
just-
idea.
It's something that we've talked about over the years. It just hasn't gotten done. It probably ain't going to get done now that I'm kind of at a standstill again.
What happened?
Yes.
But that's all
Wes,
future plans,
would be awesome. I love your setup. See, my mom and dad live in an extremely small town, but they live on just one city lot, and they've got their house, and then they've got 2 sheds, and then they've also got this little log cabin. And I keep trying to tell them to sell everything and move that log cabin out here and here with us. Because every time they're out here, mom's like, oh, I love the view. And, I wish we had this much space to do this much space to do that. And I'm like, sell all your junk, move your cabin out here, and then you can share all this with us. And so, but she won't ever. Right.
Well, it's like when we sold the 18 acres to the farmer, you know, that's been sold for like a year and a half, and he's just finally getting around to get the paperwork done so we can get it all switched around.
Oh, wow.
I told him, I said, we got to get it done because I got to get the deed and everything in my name for whatever I'm doing next. If I need to go get a loan from the bank and use the property for collateral, I got to have that deed, you know,
Right, exactly.
because I might have to do that. And I really don't want to because I already have a loan out still on the windows and the doors and everything that was in my house. So I'm still paying on that for a couple of years.
You got only one.
So that puts me in a spot too, you know.
Yep. Was there any type of an insurance on the windows and doors?
No, I didn't have any insurance at all on the place.
Wow.
To be in a tiny home, it's hard to get insurance on them. And then when you do find a place, they want a certain percentage of your house done before they even give you the insurance. And I was getting close to that percentage to where everything would have been fine to get the insurance. I just wasn't at that point yet.
Right.
I was probably,
You
it was probably 80% done. There was just certain things that had to be done for the insurance reasons, like the railing for the lofts and stuff like that.
Right. I don't even know what your house looked like before. So I didn't even know it had a loft because all I seen was just that video after it burnt.
Yeah, it was 10 by 32. It had a full bedroom downstairs, the full bathroom downstairs with the laundry room and everything in it. Had a full kitchen. I didn't have my kitchen cabinets put in yet. And then I had a staircase that went up for the living room upstairs and then a catwalk across to my daughter's bedroom. So, I mean, it had 2 rooms upstairs and 3 rooms downstairs, technically.
Yeah. Man.
And I mean, I couldn't stand upstairs, but I only went up there to sit down anyhow in the living room.
Right.
I couldn't even really stand up in my bedroom. Everybody's like, "What do you can't even stand up in your bedroom?" You know, I'm 6'6". So
Oh, wow.
in a tiny home, I lowered the ceiling down in my bedroom because I'm like, I'm not going in there to dance. I'm going in there to lay down.
Right.
You know, and if I get dressed, I got dressed in the bathroom because that's where my closet was too. So I wasn't worried about the height distance. As long as I could stand up in the bathroom and stand up in the kitchen where I need to stand up, that's all that mattered. You know, it's like in this RV. I can't stand up without hitting my head on the ceiling.
Oh, I imagine.
So I won't even be taking showers in here because then that's 4 inches you lose from when you step up in the shower. So I can't even stand up in that.
Wow.
So I told my sister, I said, I'll be using your shower every day. She's like, I don't care.
Every day.
Well, yeah, every day. Don't you shower every day?
I shower every other day.
Oh, every other day? Okay, you're stinky.
I've made a cleft chair.
Yes.
Scorpion.
Yeah.
It's like cleft
Yeah, that's part of why my back is bad because I'm 6'6" and all I've ever done is hard labor.
Yeah.
I mean, I think I've talked about it before. I've had 7 kidney stone surgeries in the past 2 years, and I've got 2 more stones developing now. And I had shoulder surgery last year, and I had neck surgery last year, and now I'm, it's like never ending. It's like I have no good luck at all the past 2 years at all.
I'm starting to worry about my elbow for the last several months, and I haven't said anything to any of you all about it yet, but for the last several months, I've been having some severe issues with my right elbow. And
Yeah.
I know the first thing that they're going to try is a steroid shot. And that's going to hurt like a dickens because I've had one before.
It's gonna
But-
hurt the baby.
I'm
Yeah,
not-
I've had a bunch of those steroid shots, and 90% of them,
No,
90% of them have her.
Auburn. Baby Auburn's not even here. She's with her mommy and daddy. She's fine. Okay. He's worried about baby Auburn. I tell you, I bawled my eyes out after they got home and Trenton was showing her to me on camera. I sat there and I just started bawling just because I missed her so much. I mean, she fell asleep in my lap every single time I was sitting here and I would hold her. She would sit there and she would fall asleep right here every single time. And so when they got home and seeing her on camera, oh, I lost it. My grandma's girl.
Oh, ready.
So did you guys have a good Christmas and New Year's?
Yeah, definitely a good Christmas because I got to spend it with, Trenton and Maya and the baby, and then my daughter Heather and her boyfriend and my 4 grandkids from her were here, and Hunter and Jeff was here, and so yeah, it was good. Micah, my stepdaughter and her husband, and my grandson Bo, they were here, and so we played the Saran Wrap ball game, which I call it the ball of pain, because one year the ball actually drew blood. My daughter Caitlin brought her younger sister from her father with her, and Caitlin and Allie got into kind of a fight over the ball, and I guess Allie's fingernail caught Caitlin's leg and it actually drew blood. And so I call it the ball of pain now because it drew blood. But you got to be really competitive to play that game because it is very fast paced, rolling the dice and grabbing, and yeah, our daughter Micah, man, she sat there, she was just laughing. And there's a couple of times she'd get so involved in watching her husband, who was sitting next to her, rolling the dice that she didn't even realize that once he rolled doubles, that she was supposed to grab the ball from him. And so it was awesome just to hear him laugh and have fun and everything. So that was awesome.
That's good. Yeah, I spent Christmas Day by myself. And
Was your daughter at her mom's?
I was supposed to get her the 23rd and open gifts with her. But school ended up closing and everything, so she ended up staying home with her mom anyhow.
Right.
And then I was supposed to have her right after Christmas, but then her grandmother got the C word, so she was in quarantine for 5 days before I got her to come over here. So we didn't have our Christmas until Wednesday.
Oh, that
But-
sucks.
That's okay because I knew I wasn't getting it, so
Yeah.
I was like, no, keep her over there because I don't want it. I had to go for that injection. That's the last thing I needed. And
Exactly.
but no, we did our Christmas Wednesday and she had a good day of it. And then yesterday, last night we went, we ordered pizza and wings and had ice cream, and she got drunk on Pepsi, and so that's what we did for New Year's, and hung out with Drunken Chef on his live last night.
Yeah, I didn't even. I hung out on Jesse and Lisa's live for a little bit, and Jeff hung out on Devil Dogs live for a little bit. But then I was like, I need to get back to work, and so I went ahead and closed them down and got back to work on my project, and then midnight hit and I'm being knocked on the shoulder by my husband telling me Happy New Year, and I'm like, oh crap, I am so sorry, honey. So yeah.
We were on Jesse and Lisa's for a little while. I was on there on the laptop and the phone, and my daughter was on there with her iPad, and then
Did you guys go lunch?
we
yesterday?
went over to Devil Dogs for a little bit, and then we went over to Drunken Chefs, and then we stayed over there because Little Chef was on there. So my daughter and his daughter were talking and getting along and everything like that. So they ended up connecting on their, what is it, Roblox?
Mm-hmm.
The Roblox game or some
Oh,
sort.
wow.
So they're connected on that now and everything.
Hunter
So
likes Minecraft.
And also, I like Roblox
what do you want?
Take your commitments tomorrow.
too.
Maybe we'll see.
All right. Because we're gonna play up here. Because we set up. You walked in. We're like, "Come on, Kira, let's go." As soon
Hey,
as we started, like, finally setting up, I was like,
Hold on a second, Wes. Okay. Wesley, click this link and it'll bring you up in the basement. And I don't have to bring you up on screen, but if you click that link, you'll be able to see private chat, and I'll put my phone number in there. And okay.
Plastic right away.
Gosh.
You girls can come over here and chat if you want.
When we're watching ourselves play Pokemon.
No, Wesley, I'm not telling you to come up. Okay. What it will do is if you click the link, it will put you down here.
Oh, you're fired.
And I won't bring you up on screen, but it will put you down here. And if even just being down here, you'll be able to see private chat. But I won't bring you up on screen.
Yeah, you'll just stay backstage in the basement.
Yeah, nobody will see you. Josh, I know where you live.
I know where you live.
Okay.
You're fired.
Wes, do you see private chat over on the right?
I'm gonna have to download that record this time. Hey, Siri, switch on that. What's my battery?
You guys are something else. Wesley, you can type in the private chat. Can you see it?
Very nice.
Yep.
Okay, there you go. That's my phone number, okay, babe? So you can write that down and give it to your mom and have her call me sometime.
Kira?
You can go ahead and drop down if you want, or I can drop you down, whichever you prefer, because I know you don't want to come up tonight.
You can call that number too about a car warranty if you want to.
No, Mark.
Now that I have it, I will.
I'm sure you will. Josh has had it forever. I think Mitchell's got it too. Yeah, Mitchell's got it.
$100 for it. I got to put this on here. Hold on.
Skinner, how's it going?
Grey Wolf says, Josh, I would have paid 100.
Here, I'll just show it like this.
Ha 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 ha. Your Honor, how'd your New Year's go?
Pretty uneventful.
Yeah, that's same here. We didn't do anything. I got a call from my daughter, Caitlin. Well, she's an hour ahead because she was North Carolina. So it was like 11 our time and a little bit after midnight her time. And so, yeah, she was partying at a bar. Kids.
Yeah, I used to do the same thing though.
Yeah, I think I probably did too. Call my mom and dad at midnight and tell them Happy New Year's. And then I started getting older and realized, oh, hey, wait, they're probably asleep.
Yeah. I never even called my parents. I waited until the next day, showed up hungover usually.
Mm.
Yeah, we
So,
just stayed here and ate pizza, watched a movie, and had ice cream. Like I said, my daughter got drunk on Pepsi, and then she didn't want to go to sleep at 2 o'clock this morning.
oh,
And I was like, "No, you're going to bed. Get the iPad turned off." And
Now why you respond?
she ended up going to sleep finally. I slept 2 hours, and then I got up.
so
I
you
don't
didn't,
sleep much,
Josh?
huh?
I asked Josh if they even did anything. No, you didn't go anywhere.
No.
You okay?
Guys, come back home.
For you.
Okay.
Do we have some goodies on there?
I even bought
Because
some.
I'm gonna make a jetpack man.
Oh, talk to your father. He'll know where the glue's at.
A lot of people actually just stayed home. I was really surprised how many people were staying home. It was on YouTube.
Yeah.
This. I'm gonna do this.
And even on Facebook, a lot of people were like, "Oh, just staying home."
Aw.
Hunter.
Aw.
Hunter.
Hunter, Uncle Josh is talking to you.
I think it's just I'm getting older, my friends are getting older, and everybody stays home.
I just don't party anymore. And then I sit there and I wonder, how the heck did I do it when I was younger?
Right? Well, 8 years ago, I was out all the time. Up until 8 years ago. If I didn't quit drinking, I'd probably still be out there every year for holidays and everything. But I quit drinking, so I just stay home.
I quit drinking too.
I haven't been out for New Year's in probably about 10 years. It's seriously probably been about that long.
I've been long enough. Hey,
What?
what you doing, boy?
Josh is talking to you.
What you doing, boy?
Come here.
You hiding from me?
He's being grouchy because he's wanting something glued onto the back of his transformer to make him into a rocket man, but it's the gun off of his aircraft carrier that Santa brought him that he has been wanting for months now.
What's Santa do this year? Really?
Say hello, Uncle Josh.
Yeah, buddy.
Whining? Huh? Oops. Come here. I'm sorry. Come here. Hunter, come here. I'm sorry. Come here. I'm sorry.
Way to go, Wendy. Get them going.
I know. It's
I gotta take this. I'll be back.
okay. I'm sorry. Okay. That wasn't nice of Mommy. I'm sorry. I love you. I love you. If he was a normal child, it wouldn't have bothered him so much. But with him having the issues that he has, it bothers him a little bit. Wesley said that he is in the same mood. He's in a grouchy mood too. Wesley's a kid that's a little bit older than you. You're 5, so yeah, Wesley's about 8 years older than you. And he said he's in a grouchy mood too.
After I'm gonna be 5, I'm gonna be 6, and after
You'll-
6, I'm gonna be 7.
Yeah,
That's her.
you'll be 6 in May.
And after 6, I'm gonna be 7. I'm gonna be 8.
Yep. I know, you're growing up on
I'm
me.
gonna be 8 as her.
So you're a big boy already.
Wesley's a boy, so you say him,
What?
okay?
I'm gonna be
Wesley is 13. Okay. So in 8 years, you'll be 13.
What? What are we talking about?
He's got a little bit more homework that he's got to do before he goes back to school. They sent home a packet, I guess, for the kids to do over Christmas break, which it should be for the kids to enjoy and have fun. But no.
No, turning your Wi-Fi on.
Yes, your Got You Day. Your Got You Day is his birthday. Actually, speaking of cake, this is what Jeff made for New Year's Day was a cake. So I've had one piece, and believe me, I want more. I want so much more, but I'm trying to be careful because of the weight thing, and so
I understand that because I love cake. I mean,
know.
but
You wanna
I
show
just
them?
can't have all that stuff no more.
I can't. I haven't done
He wants to show you the cake. Well, what's left of it anyway.
Yeah, because last night we
Okay.
put his letters on it.
Yeah, you put letters on it?
Yeah, and last night I ate some letters actually.
Yeah,
you
you
put
put letters on it,
They
didn't
are
you?
actually candy letters.
Yeah.
See those letters?
That's what's left of it.
Oh, that's like a piece big enough for me.
Those are the candy letters.
Yes.
And the
Hunter
ABC.
put candy letters on there. Yeah, I did have a piece of cake earlier, which I took a picture of to give myself motivation to keep going.
Yeah, I
Okay.
quit eating cake and all that stuff a few years ago. Every now and then I'll have a little piece of something or whatever, but I've lost like 130 pounds since, you know, so.
The back jeans is what I was in. The front jeans is what I'm wearing now.
All right.
And then this is the one on top of the other. You can see on the side, there's like, 2 inches difference.
Yep.
But yeah.
Yeah, I know what that's like because it's, like I said, I lost like 130 pounds and I put on my other pair of pants and that I got like this much room off the side of me, you know?
Yeah. So I'm really proud of my weight loss and I want to continue, but over the holidays I did gain a few pounds back, like 3 pounds, and so
Yeah, holidays do that.
I've got to work on losing those 3 pounds. So, but it's just been a steady loss since September. I've just been, gradually just watching what I eat, drinking 0 sugar soda instead of my full sugar soda, and at night, instead of having a bowl of cereal before I go to bed, I have a banana or some grapefruit, something like that before I go to bed.
If you eat like one of them small cups of Greek yogurt or a portion of cottage cheese about the same size as that cup,
Yeah.
that yogurt or that cottage cheese will keep your metabolism burning at night while you're sleeping.
Oh, wow.
And you can lose up to 5 to 10 pounds a month.
Come here.
Oh, wow. Thank you, Wesley. I appreciate it. honey.
Moo.
But I think I'm only gonna do an hour for tonight, and I think I'm gonna go ahead and get off of here. I've got to fix that link that KJ was telling me about, and then I've got to do that, and then I've got to finish working on my Etsy projects. So, but. Anyway, I'm so glad you came up. It was nice seeing you. It was nice talking to you. I'm so glad you're in that camper. I mean, it's so much better than where you could be.
Yeah, I mean, I love my sister and everything, but it's nice having my own space.
Yeah.
Dogs.
It's awesome.
Because you're demon dogs.
So, anyway, I love you, Rick. Love you, Wesley. Hugs and kisses, Mark. Give your daughter a hug for me.
Will do. Thank you. Thanks,
Okay.
everybody.
Bye, guys.